Hill to Wall Street. This is Politics and Profits with your host, Rick Amato.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Rick Amato. It's time for Politics and Profits.
We follow the trends on Capitol Hill that lead to the profits on Wall Street. We expose the hard facts of what your elected officials are doing when you're not looking. And we show you how you can profit from their politics. The American dream is alive and well, and you can be proud to call America your home. And now, it's Rick Amato.
Welcome back to Politics and Profits. I'm Rick Amato. Hey, just another quick little shout out here. I want to let everyone know I'm wearing my Capitalist Tool necktie. It says Capitalist Tool on it, sent to me a couple years ago personally as a gift by none other than Steve Forbes. I'm wearing it this week on the show because Steve Forbes has shown my gratitude of him retweeting me earlier this week on a very important tweet that got a lot of attention, a lot more attention after Steve Forbes himself retweeted it. That's a perfect segue, is it not? A perfect segue to our next guest. She is known as the Queen of Business Law. She is attorney Kelly Bagla. She joins us from Carlsbad, California, here in San Diego County. And first of all, Kelly, first time on the show. Welcome to Politics and Profits.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be on.
We're excited to have you, Kelly. One of the topics that excites me as well, and it segues from Steve Forbes to this topic, is why are more people starting their own business? You want to talk about that. You have an expertise in that, a background in that. Let's hear your input on that, please.
As America, Rick, it was born on the backs of entrepreneurs, and it still is. You may be able to detect from my accent, I wasn't born and raised here. I'm actually from England, the jolly old country of England. And England isn't a third world country, but it doesn't have the same opportunities as America does. I have been here now for about 23 years. And over that span of time, Rick, I've noticed how different America is. I'm here to tell you and all of your listeners that the American dream is alive and kicking. I am a true example of the American dream. I think America is one of the greatest countries on earth, and it will remain as such, regardless of who's in the White House, regardless of that. But it really comes down to the opportunities that this great country provides. And if you are here in America and you're not taking advantage of those opportunities, you're missing out. You're missing out on what people literally are dying to come here for. As far as starting business.
And let me interject. I think it's important to hear someone such as yourself say what you just said. Because sometimes with all the negativity out there in the media and in the world, sometimes, if we've been in one place for such a long time, we lose sight of the fact that the opportunity still does exist.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. And now you were going to say, go ahead.
Yes. I'm so glad you said that. I am a dual citizen, by the way, and I love, again, I'll repeat it. I absolutely love America. I love what it stands for. I love the opportunities. Going back to the opportunities. As a business attorney, I've been practicing for 17 years now. And I've noticed, especially in the past 2 or so years, there's been more entrepreneurs starting their own businesses. You can either blame it on the pandemic, or you can blame it on the actual entrepreneurial spirits that they have. Now, growing up, I never thought that I would own my own law firm, right? I always thought that I would work for some firm until I was retired, and then I would enjoy retirement. Rick, the best decision I've ever made in my entire life was to start my own law firm. My husband thinks it was marrying him, but exactly. But it truly, truly is. Starting your own business and living the life that America provides you, it's available for everyone. And I think this generation that is, they've gone through college, they've gone through university, they've graduated, there aren't any jobs. There aren't any jobs for them. So what are they going to do? They're going to start their own jobs and their own businesses. And it's a fantastic thing to do because you're not just providing your own self and your family financial freedom, but you're providing a service to people, right? To the public, to individuals. And on top of that, they're actually leaving a legacy, right? Fancy that, leaving a legacy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I that's important. It should be important, and it is important. How has the pandemic changed businesses?
Because it's taken it from the traditional, you wake up, you get dressed,
Yeah.
you kiss the kids on the head and your wife and your husband, and you head out of the door and you don't see them for about 8, 9, 10, 11
Right.
after that. And that's how much time you invest going to work, being at work, and coming back. And don't forget fighting traffic.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. And so since the pandemic, everybody's been able to work from home. And now it's shifting. The move is shifting from the traditional going to work to actually working from home, which means that you are now connected not only with your community or the employees within the building, so to speak, you're connected with just not even domestic people. You're connected with the world, international people. In fact, I've picked up so many international clients that want to come over to the US to open businesses.
Wow.
Right? Exactly. And so the pandemic has the beautiful thing about having these world disasters, if you will, and I'm going to shine a light on it and not sort of make it all gloomy, is that we always triumph, Rick. We always triumph, and new creations have always come out of these disasters. So, for example, the .com industry, right, back in 2009 and 10. Yeah. Well, the gig industry came out of that, right? So Uber and Lyft, they all came out of that. And it's been incredible for individuals, for the public. So being able to work from home, being able to connect with the world, being able to think about, well, I have the luxury now from working from home. I've always had this idea. I want to start my own business. I can do it from my home office. That's the shift. That's how the pandemic has really forced those entrepreneurs that were sitting on the fence. It's pushed them to actually make that move to going in and starting their own business. They've got the knowledge, right? They've got the experience. They can go into consulting, start your own business consulting. People are looking for your services, and now you can again reach anyone, anywhere, at any time.
Kelly Bagla, Queen of Business Law. Good stuff, good information. Love your energy and your perspective. We thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Broadcasting from the Liberatory CPA Studios, back with more after this.
Politics and Profits with Rick Amato is brought to you by Liberatory Accounting, the IRS problem solvers. To find out how Liberatory Accounting can help you, call 877-6-SOLVER. That's 877-6-SOLVER.